Imagine a character shrouded in the armor of a valiant king, yet beneath it lies a young woman grappling with the weight of her crown and identity. This is the reality for Saber, a character whose dual identity not only defines her, but reflects deeper themes of sacrifice, duty, and the cost of wearing a mask. This video breaks down why Saber is one of the best characters not only in Fate Zero, but also the Stay Night series. Not so much all the other versions though, because I mean, there's like 5 billion, so here we go. Let's quickly get something out of the way. The fact that Saber is considered to be a male. Yes, this is important, but it's also not important. It kinda depends on the context. During Artoria's rule, most people considered her to be a male and treated her as such. There was none of the whole, oh my god, ew, a girl shouldn't be king, she should be in the kitchen kind of stuff, because everyone thought Artoria was a male. So much so that everybody today knows the name King Arthur, but not Artoria. But here's where it gets interesting. This dual identity, this living a life as someone else, it's not just a plot twist. It's a mirror reflecting the themes of sacrifice, duty, and the cost of wearing a mask. It's a narrative tool adding layers of depth and complexity to her character. Saber as King Arthur is the epitome of strength and courage, leading her knights with unwavering confidence. She's the rock, the anchor, and the one everybody looks up to. But beneath the armor, behind the facade, is a young woman grappling with her identity, her desires, and the heavy weight of the crown. It's like she's walking a tightrope, balancing between the world's expectations and her own inner truth. There's actually a lot going on here, and I have another video coming up which goes into this in a lot of detail, and I mean a lot. But you might be asking, how does this dual identity shape her as a character? Okay, you're probably not asking that, but just go with it, okay? The thing is, this little twist isn't just about surprise or secrecy. It's about the struggle, the inner turmoil, and the quest for identity in a world that sees her as someone else. It's about the contrast between the outward king and the inward young woman, each with their own fears, hopes, and desires. It's this duality, this conflict and contrast that makes Saber such a fascinating character. It's what makes her relatable, real, and deeply human. It's what makes us root for her, feel her pain, and celebrate her victories. And as the story unfolds, as the battles rage on, as the masks crack, we see glimpses of the true Saber, the woman behind the king and the human behind the hero. And it's in these moments, these glimpses, that we connect with her on a deeper level, understanding her struggles, her fears, and her desires. So you see, this dual identity, it's not just a plot device, it's a window into Saber's soul, a pathway into exploring themes of identity, sacrifice, and the true meaning of heroism. It's what makes Saber, well, Saber. And it's what makes her story so damn compelling and unforgettable. Picture this, a battlefield with the clash of steel, the roars of warriors, and the chaos of war. And there, in the center of it all, stands Saber. She's not the biggest, not the loudest, and definitely not the most menacing. In my upcoming lore video, I mentioned that when Lancelot first sees King Arthur, he laughs at the sight of what he thinks is a little boy on the battlefield. But he quickly realizes just how wrong he is, because Artoria commands the battlefield unlike any other. But wait, let's not get it twisted. It's not about her being as strong as a man, or fighting like a man, or acting like a man. It's about Saber being as strong as Saber, fighting like Saber, and acting like Saber. It's about embracing her own unique blend of strength and femininity and wielding it with unyielding confidence. Her femininity doesn't diminish her strength, it enhances it. It's the calm, the compassion, the emotional intelligence that she brings to the table, balancing out the raw power and courage. It's a lesson that strength and femininity are not enemies, but allies. They dance together, complement each other, and create a harmony that's both beautiful and powerful. Saber is a testament to the fact that you don't have to choose between being strong and being a woman, and the show doesn't go overboard with it to the point it makes her unlikable. Now, there's no doubt King Arthur is a strong character. She's not called the invincible king for no reason, but no character worth their salt is interesting without their moments of weakness. Picture Saber at the beginning. She's like a fortress, walls high and unyielding, built from duty, sacrifice, and the weight of the crown. She's the king, the warrior, and the legend. But then we soon see these quiet little moments of reflection. We see the walls of the fortress begin to crumble, revealing the person beneath. In the quiet moments with Shiro, we see the girl who yearned for a normal life, the woman who holds a gentle heart, and the warrior who bears the scars of her choices. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, revealing the depth and complexity of her character. And it's not just about her personal growth, it's about her relationships, the bonds she forms, and the impact impact they have on her. Take her relationship with Shiro, for example. It's a dance of mutual respect, support, and understanding. It's a bond that softens her edges and brings warmth to her cold exterior and adds a satisfying richness to her character. But it's not all sunshines and rainbows. There's a conflict, misunderstanding, and the clashing of swords and ideals. Get it? Swords and ideals? Because it's in these moments of conflicts that we see Saber's resilience, her unwavering resolve, and her growth as a character. And let's not forget about her relationship with her loyal knights. It's a bond forged in the fires of battle, strengthened by mutual respect and a shared sense of duty. It's a relationship that adds a layer of depth, loyalty, and unwavering support to her character. And while the anime doesn't tell us a lot about her past, The Garden of Avalon makes for an amazing read. But the point of all of this is that Saber's character development and relationships are not just side plots or minor details. They're the threads that weave the tapestry of her character, adding depth, complexity, and richness that makes her one of the most compelling characters in Fate, which in fairness is the bare minimum considering she's one of the main characters. Well, not really in Heaven's Field, but you know what I mean. In the world of Fate, where alliances shift like sand and betrayals lurk around every corner, Saber's steadfast morality is like a beacon of light guiding her path. It's the compass that navigates her through the storms, that keeps her anchored amidst the tempest. But let's peel back just one more layer. It's not just about being the good guy or being the noble king, because let's face it, on its own, that's boring as hell. It's about the internal battles, the moral dilemmas, and the choices that define her. It's about the struggle to maintain her ideals in a world that often demands compromise, the balance between duty and desire, righteousness and reality. And it's about the flaws, the mistakes, and the lessons learned. It's about the humanity that seeps through the cracks of her armor, revealing the woman beneath the king, the human beneath the hero. In her relationship with her knights, we see the respect earned, not demanded, the loyalty inspired, not enforced. It's a leadership style that's as refreshing as a cool breeze on a hot day, a style that's rooted in mutual respect, trust, and a shared sense of pride. But it's not a walk in a park. It's a journey filled with bumps, with challenges, and with moments of doubt and despair. It's a journey that tests her mettle, that shapes her character, and ultimately defines her legacy. Saber's leadership and moral compass isn't just a character trait, it's the heartbeat of her character, the pulse that drives her actions, her decisions, and her interactions. And that brings us to the legacy of the Invincible King. It's never been about the legendary challenges, the epic battles, or her iconic sword. It's about the essence of her character, the values she embodies, the journey she undertakes, and the lessons she imparts. Saber's legacy is that of a king who led with honor, a warrior who fought with courage, and a woman who lived with dignity. It's a legacy that resonates, that inspires, and that continues to influence the world of Fate and beyond. She's not just a character, she's an icon, a symbol, a beacon of strength, femininity, and moral integrity. She's a testament to the power of well-crafted storytelling, the magic of animation, and the beauty of character development. And here's the beautiful part. It's not just about the impact on the anime community or the world of storytelling. It's about the lives the story touches, the hearts it inspires, and the minds ignited by her tale. It's about the young girl who finds strength in Saber's courage, the aspiring writer who learns the art of character development through her journey, and the anime fans who find joy in her tale. But that's only part of Saber's story. There's still so much lore to discuss, from her noble phantasms to her storied past. So if you don't want to miss the 1 hour epic that is The Legend of Artoria, be sure to subscribe. See you next week.